Kira just farted. It smells so bad in here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. The last time I filmed and uploaded, I got a lot of requests about how to do this hairstyle step by step. So today I'm gonna show you how I do it. It's really easy. Sometimes I'll wear it down like this, but sometimes I'll even put it up in a bun or down in a bun and just kind of have this volume here on top. So it just depends on how you wanna wear it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. And afterwards, I will have a hair update sort of video. For this hairstyle, you're gonna need about 4 bobby pins. Sometimes I'll use more, but I feel like lately I've been able to just get away with 4. If you like to add product in your hair every day, then this is the time to do it. I'm using the Jane Carter Solution All Natural Nourish and Shine, and I need a ponytail just to separate the rest of my hair. All right, so I'll take this out, and I've already laid down my edges. My edges are not working well with me today, but I lay my edges down before I do any makeup application because it just mixes with it when the gel's wet. It's just kind of gross. So I'm just gonna take like whatever would be considered my bangs. And if something is not gonna separate, don't force it. But I do want, so I don't make this perfect, obviously, and then I'll put the rest of my hair back. So I'm just going to take this first part right here and start braiding it downwards. And then I'll braid just a little bit down and I'll stop. And I don't know why I don't just braid this way, but I just feel like this way gives me a little more volume. So then I'll just throw the braid up like this and I'll hold it near my part. I have not tried this with a side part, but I just feel like it probably would look best with the middle part. And then I'll take my bobby pin, pin it down one way, and then I'll take another bobby pin and make an X. And I really can't see what I'm doing, so better look good. The closer you get all of this fluff to the part, the more some up, some down it kind of looks. All right, so I will just start doing the same for the other side. It's best to just try to grab the hair that's already separated. Try not to separate your curls to prevent frizz. One thing I want to make sure is that these are parallel. If having your bobby pins showing is frustrating for you, then yeah, I would just recommend trying to hide them, but I don't know why, I just don't really care. This kind of feels like it needs to be a little more towards the center. Sometimes I'll take 2 more bobby pins and pin these 2 closer together, but it just depends on if I'm running out of time or not, basically. Now I'm gonna take my Jane Carter Solutions and I take quite a bit of that. And I always, ooh, it's getting in my ring. I always start by putting it on the back and then I work on the ends and then I kind of just scrunch it through the top. And the reason why I start on the back is because that part just becomes so matted so quickly. So that is it for the hairstyle. If you want to hear my hair update, it's probably gonna be pretty chatty, then just keep watching. I know that a lot of you want to know about my length and how I sort of get it this fluffy and curly and whatnot. So one of the things I definitely want to touch on is how I've sort of changed my hair routine. I mean, no, the routine is the same, but some of the products are different. Or I'm just using them more consistently. One of the things is the Jane Carter Solution Nourish and Shine. I use this every single day. If I don't use this at night before I go to bed, like when I put my scarf on, then I will use this in the morning. It just depends. Like last night I didn't use it, so this morning I used it when I did this hairstyle. I don't know what it is about this, and I'm gonna record a favorites video as well, so this will be included in that, and I think I've already put it in a favorites video. Okay, so my hair back here completely just gets matte, frizzy. It starts to tangle, I get single strand knots, and that is part of the reason why I refreshed my curls midway through the week. So if you guys saw my how I refresh my curls video, That's what I was doing midway through the week because my hair was just getting so frizzy and dry and matted. Again, sorry for the noises in the background, dog mom. The reason why I'm able to have my hair sort of be this big without a lot of frizz and last all week without refreshing at all is because I've been using this so much. This really coats my hair strands so that they don't mingle with each other. There's no opportunity for them to knot up. And this will not be the same for everyone, but this is definitely what I have found while using it every single day. So as you saw, as I styled my hair, I use it in the back first, and then I use it on the ends, and then I just kind of put it everywhere else. Using this has changed the game. It's changed the game since like day one I started using it, but even more so now because I use it a lot, every single day. If I don't use this every day, I can tell my hair's really dry, especially because you guys know, or maybe some of you don't know, but I took the black out of my hair, and I know it looks really dark right now, but that's just lighting. So I stripped the black out of my hair with a Pravana kit, and my hair was not as dry. I mean, I was so nervous that I did it in so many different sections because I thought that all my hair was gonna fall out. I just was really nervous. But I stripped the color out, and my hair was dry, but not to the point where it was like brittle and feeling like it was melting or anything like that. It was more so after I wore my hair a few days, then I could really tell it was getting dry. So not when I was washing it or styling it or first or second day, but more so like a few days in. My hair was just really dry. So that's why I started using this every day. I just kind of wanted to experiment with it, and I think it's made a really big difference. So because of that, I stopped refreshing my curls in the middle of the week, and I think that it's just been better for my hair. I then would experience a lot of shrinkage again. I would get flakes. So the Eco Styler gel that I normally use does not flake up. It's not supposed to, but if you use too much of it, realistically it does. So I just wanted to find a way where I could wear my hair all week without caring about frizz so that I wouldn't have to refresh all the time or just once a week. And I think that the refresh kind of took away from the volume and just, the manageability. Like, it's just so much softer without me refreshing. I will still refresh if I'm going out, like on the weekend, because it prevents my hair from frizzing if I'm sweating or if I'm out in like rainy weather or whatever it might be. But I definitely have stopped doing it during the week, just like general work week. Stopped doing it. I've also lately just have completely stopped caring about frizz. I've just stopped caring. And I think it's because my hair is more moisturized now than it has been, and maybe that's why I just don't care about frizz as much. But I've had to just let that go. Just let it go. Your hair is going to frizz. I started becoming obsessed with having a perfect curl pattern to the point where I would just wear my hair back all the time because I didn't want to have an opportunity for my hair to get messed up, which is so silly because curly hair has a mind of its own. My curl pattern is my curl pattern, right? My hair porosity is my hair porosity. It is what it is. And I'm not really a big fan of that phrase, but to be honest, it is what it is. And I think one of the things that helped me realize that like my frizz is not like really that frizzy was when I just started watching my videos back, and I'm looking at my hair like in my last video or the video before that. And I'm thinking like, this is day 7. Like today I'm washing my hair. Today is day 7. Same with not the last video I posted, but the video before that. I think it might've been the refresh, the curl, like refreshing my curls. That was at the very end of the week, and I was only refreshing for the purpose of that video. And I looked at my hair and I thought, my hair looks fine. Why am I refreshing? My hair looks fine. In fact, my hair looked better in the beginning of that video than it did at the end. I'm sure some of you thought that and just were like too nice to say it. But yeah, I just think, I looked at that video and I thought, I think the reason why I don't like my hair on the 7th day is because I don't like how dry it feels. So not necessarily how it looks, but how it feels. So again, that's why I started using the Nourish and Shine in my routine more often. So let's go back to the whole, I took the color out of my hair, or the black color out of my hair. The last time I dyed my hair, so I was always dyeing it with the Shea Moisture black. And I think for a while I was doing just the black. And then after that I started doing jet black. So I had been consistently dyeing my hair black for, I wanna say over a year. And the last time I dyed it, it took me months to wash my hair and have the water run clear. it didn't matter what shampoo I used. It could be the most stripping of stripping shampoos. Although, realistically, what should have happened is it should have ran clear when I used the shampoo that they gave me, because that's what they recommend. That's why they give you the small shampoo bottles and conditioner bottles with that kit, because it's supposed to be used together. It was kind of frustrating, and it started staining like t-shirts and towels and robes, and I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. And then I love my hair black. I absolutely love my hair black. But then it got to a point where I realized I've never gone lighter. And my best friend Maddie went lighter with her hair, and I was telling her like, and you know, for me it's a bigger risk, let's be honest. I've got a curl pattern that could be completely altered when I go lighter. But for her, it was more of, and I was telling her like, just do it. Just do it. I mean, it's hair. What's the big deal? And then I thought to myself, well, why not just tell yourself the same damn thing? It's just hair. It will grow. It'll grow slowly, but it'll grow. So I decided to strip the color out of my hair because I actually want to start going lighter in this summer, and I'm gonna go very, very slow because I am nervous. And I only trust my own hands. I do not trust anybody's hands in my hair when it comes to cutting, coloring, lifting, whatever it may be. I trust only myself. And I know how to do my own tests and things like that to see if my hair can withstand it or not. I know what kind of moisture I should do before or after. So no, I will not be getting it done by somebody else. If I'm gonna have lighter hair, I'm gonna do it myself. But regardless of whether I go lighter or not, I mean, I want to, but even if I don't, I still wanted the black out. So I thought, if I'm gonna do it in the summer, let's take the black out now so that my hair can have a time to recover and become healthy again, and it just won't be like process after process after process. So I split my hair in 4 sections. Yeah, 4 sections. And I stripped the color out that way. And it kind of gave me this lighter brown auburn-ish, and it's faded darker just a little bit. In certain lightings, it's purple, and other lightings, it's like purple, red, auburn. It's different in all lightings, all different types of lighting. And in my last video, it looked super brown, and today it looks dark. So it's just, again, depends on lighting. And it's not sunny outside today like it was last time, so maybe that's why. I was surprised that my hair, like nothing bad happened from it. I did test strand after test strand after test strand, and after finally I was like, just do it, just take it out, just take the black out of your hair. It smelled like egg. Like, not just like a hard-boiled egg or like cracking an egg into a pan. It smelled like rotten egg. Camera died. It does that when it gets too hot. So sorry if lighting has changed in angle, whatever. So it smelled really bad. My hair smelled bad for quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm so glad I stripped that color out of my hair, because I honestly, I will go back to black in the future. I know I will, but as of right now, I just like it brown. I just prefer it brown. And it's actually like, my hair is a little darker than lighter than my roots. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but my roots are a really ashy brown, but dark. And then my hair is like a lighter, rich, purpley, red brown. It's so funny because as fall came around and as winter came around, I was like, oh, I'm gonna start hating my hair again. Last year, and well, every single year before that, I've hated my hair in the fall and winter. In Washington, it's very rainy, it gets icy. It's not very snowy here, but it gets really icy. The wind is cold. It just makes your skin crack. I'm not even kidding. It literally makes your skin crack. And then when it's raining, it's like getting under, I mean, it's like that Seattle mist, right? It just gets everywhere. It doesn't even matter if you have an umbrella. It does not matter because the wind is carrying it under your umbrella. And I was just like, ugh, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. And I haven't gotten to that point yet. And I think that that's really funny because spring is in like 2 months. You already know your girl is counting down. Spring is in 2 months and I haven't hated my hair at all this spring, this fall or winter. That's pretty impressive. The last thing I wanna mention before I do any sort of length check is that I stopped using my Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel and I switched to the olive oil one. And the reason for this was because originally I just wanted to see what the difference was. A lot of people were asking me to do a video comparing the two. So I really want to get a good grip on what the olive oil one is like versus the argan oil one. And for now, all I can tell, even though I'm pretty sure both of them are supposed to have maximum hold, the olive oil one is just softer. And so it gets crunchy just like the argan oil one when I first put it in my hair, but then it's so easy for me to scrunch the crunch out of it. So when I used my my Eco Styler Gel argan oil one, I never ever wore it down on the first day because it just was so crunchy and the shrinkage was so there that parts were like up here and other parts were like down here because I would, you know, diffuse. And it just became like frustrating for me. And I was just like, okay, day 3 is when I'll start wearing my hair out whenever I do my curly hair routine. But since I've started using the olive oil one, I mean, it definitely doesn't look like this day 1. Like for sure does not look like this, but it's so much softer and I'm able to manipulate it and wear it in a cute style if I want to. I don't know, maybe I feel like I should have seen that coming because I love olive oil in my hair. If there's any oil I'm adding into my hair, it's olive oil, which I actually haven't done in a while, but because I'm using this all the time. Oh, that's not true. I put it in like in my curly hair routine, but I just don't do it like every day. I only do it like that one day. And since I love olive oil in my hair so much, I should have like known, like, hello, the Eco Styler olive oil one will probably just like work better for me. But I've heard people say the opposite, that the argan oil one is softer for their hair and the olive oil one is actually more crunchy. So it totally depends on what kind of oils your hair wants to have on it, basically. All right, so I'm just gonna grab like one of the pieces. It's like back here in the nape of my neck. Let's see where it is. All right, so there we have it. How's that for shrinkage? That's not fair. This one seems to be a little longer. I don't really have, I mean, I still kind of have layers, but remember how they used to be like up here? I have like pictures where my layers were like up here. So here's one that's from like the middle of the back of my head. And that's way past my armpit. Like my armpit stops right here. Let me like push this up. Here's my armpit. Here's a piece of hair. It's like down my ribs. It's the same, like over here. Yeah, same. Again, armpits like right here. I don't really know how to do proper length checks because I never do them, but like I'm not really into the whole like get a t-shirt and count the inches kind of thing, just because I personally am not like that much into length anymore. I mean, I want my hair to be longer because to me it's more about just how my hair looks, how it feels. And I don't know, I don't really care too much about knowing the inches. My sincerest apologies if that length check was not like the business for you. Maybe I should just turn it around and you can see how long my hair is, like in the back. Armpits right here, if that helps anybody. And if I pull one of these down, how far can you see? Not that far. It's like right there. But even when my hair is straightened, it doesn't come down as far as I pull it because it's just, I still have a lot of frizz, so it just doesn't really do that anyway. And I just refuse to straighten it because it's so much hair. So that's all I have for this video. Please leave any questions you have down below. I don't really know what I just did with that piece of hair, but it looked like a bird wing. I also want to do another Q&A video. So I've been getting a lot of like I've been getting a lot of teaching questions and questions about like my hair and choice of paint in my house and stuff like that. So go ahead and leave those questions down below. So that's all I have for this video. Go ahead and leave any questions you have down below. If I don't answer them, it's because I want to collect them for another Q&A video. I've been getting a lot of questions about student teaching and my hair and makeup and things like that. So please leave any requests you have down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
What's happening? What's going on? We seem to be getting twisted. You know you are my loving baby.
Slow motion, can't seem to get where we're going, but the high